Okay, let's move to May June 2010. So May June 2010, here's the information. So remember, if you get this information, rearrange the information in numerical order. Since we know how to do the mean, the mode, and the median, I'm gonna take you on how to do the range. So how do you calculate the range? The formula for range is equals to the maximum number minus the minimum number. So after rearranging your information, you'll take the maximum and you subtract with the minimum. So in our information, I think 400 is the maximum. In our information, I think the minimum will be 80. So it means it's gonna be 400 minus 80. So it's gonna be 320. So our range will be 320, which is option number 3. So this is what? This is on May June 2010. Let's move to October November 2011. So here we are given the data. So the first thing, rearrange your data in numerical order. But in my situation, I'm not gonna rearrange. So they're asking you to do the sorted stem and leaf diagram. So stem and leaf is like this. Here you have the stem and here you have the leaf. So what's happening is this. If you look at these numbers, they all have 2 digits. So the first digit is the stem and the second is the leaf. So from 29, 2 is the stem, 9 is the leaf. Let me just pick any random number. We have 25 here, 2 is a stem, 5 is a leaf. We have 45, 4 is a stem, 5 is a leaf. So when you do, you need to rearrange your stem in numerical order. So you need to start with the least. So the least number here is 12. So it means the stem for 12 is 1 and the leaf is 2. And then the other number that is following after 12 is 14. So the stem for 14 is 1 and the leaf is 4. So it's going to be 2, 4. So the other thing you must know, your leaf must go in numerical order as well. So the teens, we only have 12 and 14. We don't have the other number. So let's move from the teens to the 20s. So from the 20s, we have 21. So from 21, this is 21. The stem is what? Is 2. And the leaf is 1. And then we also have 25. And we have 225. I see this one and this one. Or before 25, we have 24. So we're gonna say for 24, the stem is 2 and the leaf is 4. 25, the stem is 2 and the leaf is 5. We have another 25, the stem is 2 and the leaf is 5. So you can count 21, 24, 25, 25. We also have 29 here. Yes, we have 29. So for 29, the stem is 2 and the leaf is 9. So as you can see, my leaf are going in numerical order. So now, I'm not going to finish up here, but what I'm going to say is that here we have the stem and here we have the leaves. So these leaves are not in numbers. So this option is wrong. And also this one is wrong because the leaves are not in numbers. So it's only option 3 and 2 that can be correct. But if we go to option number 3, let's have a look on the numerical order of the stem. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's correct. And then let's see the numerical order of the leaves. It's 2, 4. It's correct. But here it's 9, 1. It's wrong. They were supposed to say it's 1, it's 4, it's 5, it's 5. And then it's 7 and it's 9, like this. In this case, like it's 21, it's 24, it's 25, it's 25. I think I didn't see 27 here, so I was supposed to say 7 and 9. So the leaves must also go in numerical order, but here the leaves are mixed. It's 9, it's 1, it's 5. so they must be in order. So this one is not in order. But if you look at this one, the stems are in order 1 2 3 4 5 to 6, and the leaves are also in order 1 4 5 5 5 7 9. So they are going in the numerical order. Even this one, exactly. So this option is correct. Let's also move to question number 36. The mode and the range of the data are. What is a mode? Mode is a frequent observed number. Frequent observed number. So this is our mode, frequent observed number. So in our situation, I saw two, I think we have 325. We have 125 here, we have another 25 here, and the other 25 is where? The other 25 is here. So 25 is appearing more than any other number, so 25 will be our mode. So our mode is equals to 25. And what about range? Like I said, range is equals to maximum minus minimum. So in our data information, the greatest number, I can pick it from here. It seems like the greatest number is 62 and the least number is 12. And if you look at this information, 62 is the bigger number and the smallest number is 12. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 62 minus 12. So the range will be equals to what? 62 minus 12, something like 50. So 62 minus 12 is 50. So range is 50, mode is 25. So it's gonna be option number what? Mode is 25, range is 50. Here it's wrong. Mode is 25, range is 50. So it's gonna be option number 3. So this question is what? It's October, November 2011. So please guys, you see this question is very old, but this information is the same information which they repeat to our current papers. So don't mind about the ages, because this information they copy and paste actually. So okay, let's proceed to another question. Let's move on to May-June 2012 question number 33. It's about stem and leaf. So they're asking like note that 7 to 4 represents a mark of 74. Okay, and then choose the correct stem and leaf. So now if you look at the stems, they are going in numerical order 6 7 8. The leaves, they are also going in numerical order. So the first option, they say the difference between the highest mark and the lowest mark is 38. So look, where we are starting from a stem of 6 and leaf of 1. So it means the least mark is 61. So minimum number here is equals to 61. And then our stem is ending at 10 and the leaf is 0. So it means the maximum number, if the stem is 10 and the leaf is 0, it means it's 100. So the maximum number is 100. So what does it mean? The difference between the highest mark and the lowest mark gonna be 39. So the difference should be 39. So the difference between is 38 is wrong. And 2 students scored 87. Do you see at 8 here we have 2 students scored 87? So it means this one is correct. So the difference between the highest and the lowest mark is 38 is wrong, but 2 students scored 87 is correct. So this option automatically is wrong. Okay, let's move to option number 2. The difference between the highest mark and the lowest mark is 39 is true. 1 student scored 87 is wrong, because we have 871, 872. We have 2 students who scored 87. So option number 2 will also be wrong. The difference between the highest mark and the lowest mark is 32. It's also wrong here. And no student scored 87 is also wrong. Let's move to option number 4. The difference between the highest mark and the lowest mark is 39 is true. 2 students scored 87 is also true. Remember 8787 with 2 students, and the difference is 39. It's also true. Maximum minus minimum is 39, so this option is true. Let's move to question number 34. So I will advise you guys to use this calculator. You see, this calculator is very beautiful, and it's also very expensive because it has some keys which play a very important role. So let's have a look here. If you have to do this question number 13, the standard deviation of the weekly salary, you have to use this calculator by saying mod 10. Okay, this is the first step which you must do. And then secondly, so if you look at this information, the first thing I did is mod 10. So look at what you're gonna see on your calculator. Mod key is here, mod, and I press 1 and 0. So you're gonna see start 0 0 0. So you'll start to enter your data. 630, enter. So I'm gonna say 630. I press enter, and then I'll go to data number 2, 980, enter. So it shows I entered the second data. So I'll do this for the rest of the information. So I'll continue with you from 1400. Let me enter the other information. 1400, enter. I got 6, and then I'm on the last step now. 1540, 1540, enter. Step number 7. This is the last step, and then you press RCL and SX. SX is lying on key number 5. Key number 5. So your RCL is here, so you press RCL, and then SX is on key number 5. You press key number 5. So your standard deviation will be 298.94. that will be your standard deviation, which is option number 1. So this is how you do standard deviation.